Good morning, Section Waling-Waling. So we are in the Module 2 of Homeroom Guidance for this week. So all answer sheets or all activities and questions in Module 2 of Homeroom Guidance ay nandito po sa video. So make sure na panoorin po na maigi, then answer all activities. So what are the materials you need to prepare? Please prepare your intermediate pad or yung papel pang grade 6, your ball pen, and your ruler. Then, kailan po ang submission? Ipapasa sa November 4, and it was recorded as an additional points in TLE. Homeroom guidance for the first quarter, module number 2, titled, I Can Be Better. What are the learning objectives of the module number 2? So at the end of this module, you as a student are expected to, number 1, identify the different ways on how to help the family and community. Number 2, nade-demonstrate nyo ang self-control as a responsible member of the family and the community in the current situation. Ang objective number 3, also to assess the different changes as an adolescent in terms of abilities and potentials. Objective number 4, determine the areas or situations where the similarities and differences could be a great help in the time of pandemic. Number 5, also for the last, is to appreciate your role as a members of the family, your duties, and building up your relationships with your family members. So, here is the introduction of the module number 2. Okay po. As you grow old, nare-realize nyo yung mga abilities and potentials nyo para kayo ay maging isang a better persons. So, yung mga expectations are also adding up. Kasi habang lumalaki kayo, ay yung expectation ninyo o at ng members ng family ay tumataas o nadadagdagan. So, you might be more focused on how you do things your way. But now, you may be starting to see how you affect your family members and the community. You are in a grade 8 right now. So you need to account how your self-control matters to your family and community. Moreover, you get to appreciate your similarities and differences with others and its role in dealing with the current situations. So, kailangan ninyong ma-appreciate yung inyong differences and similarities, yung pagkakatulad at pagkakaiba sa ibang tao at yung role nyo sa pag-deal ng mga situation ngayon. So, can you imagine if all of us are thinking or living the same way? How would you affect your duties in the family and your relationship with family members? So, in this module number 2, ini-offer po yung opportunity sa inyo as a graded students para ma-mention yung mga earlier at hopefully to upgrade your understanding of yourself and others para po maintindihan ninyo ang sarili ninyo at ang inyong emotions. Keep in mind. So, pakibasa ang keep in mind. So, babasahin ko po, then read sa inyo. So, steps in the self-discipline. Okay po, what is a self-discipline? Okay po, self-discipline is defined as an ability to take control of yourself, particularly your behavior, your emotions, impulses from committing thoughtless and irrational behavior. Ibig sabihin po, ang self-discipline ay yung ability niyo na kontrolin yung inyong sarili, yung inyong behavior, yung inyong emotions sa pagko-commit ng mga situations, or what are your solutions in those problems. Usually, in pleasant, unpleasant, and negative experience. Kadalasan po, Nasusubukan ng ating self-discipline kapag merong unpleasant and meron tayong negative experiences na nararanasan. It takes time to develop self-discipline, and it requires a certain level of awareness to fully understand how it works. So, the most important that you must learn is to how you control your emotions. Paano ninyo kukontrolin yung inyong emotions, dealing with different situations in your family and even in your community. Okay po. Sabi po, self-discipline could mean being at top of your emotions, and the best way to do it is to learn them first. Kailangan ninyong pag-aralan kung paano magkaroon ng self-discipline. Here are the pointers on how to manage your emotions. Okay po. So, number 1, recognize your emotion. Okay? In recognizing your emotion, be mindful how you feel on a certain situations. For instances, example, kapag kayo ay nag-iisip or meron kayong work sa school na kailangan pong gawin, ano po yung inyong nararamdaman? It is important for you to differentiate your thoughts from your emotions. Ihiwalay niyo po yung inyong iniisip sa inyong emotion. Because thoughts are usually ideas, while emotions are feelings. Remember po, ang thoughts ay ideas, ang emotions ay feelings. Know that there are positive and negative emotions and are both normal part of your life. Recognize your emotion. Number 2 is, the next thing to do is to name your emotion. Ano yung mga emotion niyo? Please name it. Whenever there is a situation at home or even in the community, can you name your feelings? Kaya nyo bang bigyan ng pangalan yung feelings na nararamdaman ninyo? With current crisis, how do you feel? Sa ngayong pong panahon ng pandemic, ano po ang inyong nararamdaman? You are happy, angry, sad, frustrated, and other emotions. Paki-identify po. Name your emotions. You may say, I feel happy, sad, angry, pero make sure that you name your emotions well. Okay po, pag nagkamali kayo ng pag-name ng emotion, magkakaroon po yan ng epekto sa inyong decision. Third step to have a self-discipline is to describe the intensity of your emotion. Okay po. Pag sinabi nating intensity, gaano katindi ang inyong emotions. For example, you are excited, ecstatic, and elated. So, meron tayong negative and meron tayong positive. Then, high intensity, gaano siya kataas. Then, low intensity, gaano siya kababa. For example, sad, bored, and tired. Pinakamatindi na ng intensity yung sad. Then, pinaka-lowest na yung tired. But it was a negative emotions. Okay po. So, describe your intensity of your emotions. Fourth step is to try to understand what your emotion is telling you at that it gives you a clues or messages. Okay po, ito po ang explanation. Appreciate how and why you felt it. Kailangan nyo yung i-appreciate ang inyong emotion. Bakit nyo yun naramdaman? And if it needs certain actions, for instance, if you feel angry, do you need an act on it? Kapag galit ba kayo, kailangan nyo mag-react kaagad. Okay po, try to understand your emotions. Or can you just feel and let it go? Kung galit ka, hahayaan mo na lang. So, ganun po yung sa emotion. Last step is take time to be with your emotion. And try not to make it loud your ideas. Remember, your thoughts and feelings are two different things, thoughts, they are interconnected. Kapag pinagsalo ninyo yung emotions ninyo at ang inyong ideas, ano pong mangyayari? Nagkakaroon po kayo ng decision na hindi ninyo inaasahan. Minsan, nagkakos po ito ng stress sa inyong mind. Minsan, sumasakit po ang ulo ninyo. At minsan, nagkakamali kayo ng inyong desisyon. Okay po. So, yun po yung mga steps on how to manage your self-discipline. Okay po.